Aloha everyone, this is Max with Asian Geek Squad, and today we're going over the differences between the T-Mobile variant of the OnePlus 6T and the unlocked version you get at the website. So first off, the T-Mobile version only has one SIM card, which for T-Mobile users I kind of understand because T-Mobile gives you free roaming when you go overseas. You can use data. Now, granted, it's not the fast 4G LTE data depending on where you go, but at least you have the use of data on your phone. So that I can kind of understand. Next up is the model. So for the T-Mobile version, you can get one with 128 gigabytes and 8 gigabytes of RAM. If you wanted one with a little bit more storage, that is not available. Or if you wanted the cheaper one, 6 gigabytes of RAM, only the 8 gigabytes of RAM, 128 gigabytes of storage, and this fingerprint-prone mirror black finish. Next up is applications. T-Mobile does a good job and they only have two apps pre-installed. One is the T-Mobile app and one is the unlocked application. Speaking of unlock, you can actually unlock this device. However, you have to have it, number one, paid off in full, and number two, have 40 days of service with T-Mobile. So for those of you thinking of getting this, paying it off, and switching to another carrier, that's not the case. You have to wait a full 40 days. One big advantage of buying the OnePlus 6T from T-Mobile is you have access to all of their stores and all of the resources. If you need help with your phone, you can stop by a T-Mobile store and they can help you fix it. Granted, the OnePlus has an awesome community, great forums. However, all of that is mostly online support. So if you like talking to people, then definitely I would suggest the T-Mobile version. One of the things that hurts T-Mobile variants of the OnePlus 6T is the speed of the updates. So for example, OnePlus recently came out with Oxygen OS 9.0.2, which has these particular features, brand new navigation features, they have studio lighting. However, for the T-Mobile version, there is still no update, so you don't have access to those features. So T-Mobile OnePlus 6T will not be receiving the updates as fast as their unlocked counterparts. And finally, one thing I wanted to talk about is pricing. Now, the OnePlus 6T with T-Mobile, you can get up to $300 off if you trade in any one of these model phones. You can even trade in an older phone from a couple years ago and still get $300 off this phone. Now, the OnePlus does give you student discounts, 10% off, and also an additional $20, just click on the link in the description below, towards accessories when you buy the phone, but it's not quite the same. I would really, if you're in the US and you have access to one of these older phones, or buy one online for $100 and you get $300 off this device. Alright guys, so those are the differences between getting a T-Mobile variant of the OnePlus 6T. If you guys have any questions, leave me a comment down below. Thank you guys for watching.